Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sophia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Price Smart, build an AI-powered pricing and proposal optimizer for digital nomads, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it.
Quick hook. I coached a freelance designer who was averaging $1,200 projects and spending 20 hours a month on proposals. After building a lightweight AI pricing optimizer, she cut proposal time to 6 hours and doubled her average project to $2,400. No shady tricks, clearer packages, better positioning, and a negotiation cadence that converts. This changes everything for nomads.
Curious, that story is the promise for today's episode. Practical steps you can replicate this week. We'll walk pain to solution, then show the exact prompt and stack you can run from a laptop. Let's make this actually work for you.
Section 1. Current problem and why AI now. Freelancers fall into 3 traps. 1. They underprice because they lack data. 2. They rewrite proposals from scratch and burn time. 3. They avoid tiered packages because they think clients will say no. The result is inconsistent income and endless proposal churn. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You discount to close, you trade time for slightly higher odds, but you never actually test tiers or negotiation sequences.
Yep, and to add, there's an ethical side here. Underpricing hurts the market and undervalues your work. AI can surface patterns so you price fairly and transparently, but you have to intentionally design for ethics. Disclose automation where appropriate, and validate recommendations against your historical data. Start small, but think big.
Now the AI solution overview. Think of the stock as 4 model roles: analyzer, pricer, negotiator, copywriter. Analyzer digests past invoices, client industry, deliverables, and outcomes. Pricer suggests tiered packages with rationale. Negotiator scripts sequences for counters and concessions. Copywriter generates proposal openers and personalized intros. Combined, automation reduces cognitive load while preserving human oversight.
And importantly, include validation steps. Compare suggested prices against your real revenue and client outcomes. If a model suggests a price that would lose the client or violates your ethics, push back and refine. Human review is mandatory before sending. That's non-negotiable.
Section 2. Tool and stock demonstration plus comparisons. For tone and copy, you can use ChatGPT or Claude. My take, ChatGPT is fast and flexible for marketing copy. Claude often gives more cautious, longer form rationales. For pricing data storage, Airtable is structured and scriptable. Notion is great for notes and context, but less powerful for automations. For orchestration, Zapier is easier for simple triggers, while Make gives more complex transforms. For proposals, PandaDoc or Figma templates with merged fields work well.
Let's show exact prompts you can use. Use this as a starting prompt to the analyzer role. Analyze my last 12 invoices, client industry, deliverables, and outcomes. Identify 3 performance clusters and summarize the typical deliverables, timelines, and outcomes for each cluster. Then feed the analyzer's output into the pricer prompt. Propose 3 tiered packages: essential, growth, premium, with clear deliverables, time estimates, pricing rationale tied to outcomes, and 2 concise proposal openers for each tier.
Here's another operational prompt for negotiation sequences. Write a 5-step negotiation email sequence for a growth tier client who counters at 75% of the listed price. Include a data-backed justification for the listed price and 1 concession that preserves margin. Put that into your negotiator module so you always have a tested cadence ready. Here's the exact prompt stock I often use. Analyzer, Claude for cautious summaries. Pricer, ChatGPT for crisp package naming. Copywriter, GPT for proposal text. Storage, Airtable. Orchestration, Zapier to trigger PandaDoc sends.
Curious, quick comparison note. If you want conservative language and ethical framing baked in, include a system instruction like prioritize transparency and avoid overpromising. Flag suggestions that deviate more than 25% from historical averages. That reduces hallucination risk and keeps the model honest.
Section 3. Step-by-step implementation, real results, and pitfalls. Implementation blueprint. Step 1.
Data ingest. Export your last 12 invoices and client notes into Airtable columns: client industry, deliverables, hours, price, outcome metric. Step 2. Model analysis. Run the analyzer prompt and capture cluster summaries. Step 3. Tier generation. Use the pricer prompt to produce 3 packages with pricing rationale. Step 4. Template proposals. Merge the copywriter output into PandaDoc or a Notion template. Step 5. Automation. Zapier sends proposal, tracks opens, and triggers the negotiator sequence if no response in 72 hours.
Before-after example, 20 hours per month on proposals. Average project, $1,200. Close rate, 30%. After, 6 hours per month. Average project, $2,400. Close rate, 45%. Those numbers came from the earlier designer case. Cleaner tiering raised perceived value, and scripted negotiation reduced discounting. Real results come from testing and measuring, not guesswork.
2 quick case studies. Case A. A copywriter who used the stock and added an outcomes metric and proposals. Average invoice up 80% and time on proposals cut 70%. Case B. A dev consultant who automated a follow-up negotiation email. Acceptance rate rose from 33% to 52%. Concrete, measurable wins.
Potential pitfalls and mitigations. 1. Ethical underpricing. Mitigate by setting a floor price in Airtable and refusing model suggestions below it. 2. Model hallucination. Mitigate by demanding justification strings and cross-checking suggested prices against historical revenue. 3. Proposals sounding robotic. Mitigate by adding a human personalization token in every template, one sentence referencing the client's last update or a specific outcome, and always run a human review step before sending.
Operational checklist you can implement today. 1. Export 12 invoices to Airtable. 2. Run the analyzer prompt and capture clusters. 3. Generate 3 tiers with the pricer prompt. 4. Create a PandaDoc template with merge fields and a personalization token. 5. Set a Zapier trigger for proposal send and a follow-up if unopened in 72 hours. Here's the starter analyzer prompt again for copy. Analyze my last 12 invoices, client industry, deliverables, and outcomes. Propose 3 tiered packages with pricing rationale and 2 short proposal openers for each tier. Use that and iterate.
One final note on ethics and transparency. Include a short line in your proposal like, "This proposal was prepared using automated analysis of our prior work to recommend packages aligned with expected outcomes. Final terms were reviewed by me." That builds trust and keeps the relationship human first. Start small, validate often, and prioritize fairness.
CTA time. We built a pricing playbook prompt pack with the exact analyzer, pricer, and negotiator prompts, plus an Airtable template and PandaDoc star. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools and claim the pricing playbook. Inside you'll find direct copy-paste prompts, Airtable schema, Zapier recipes, and negotiation scripts you can drop into your workflow. Here's the action. Download the pack, import the Airtable base, run the analyzer on your data, and test 1 tiered proposal in the next 7 days. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
And if you try it, please share how it goes. We want to hear about outcomes, edge cases, and ethical questions. Use the feedback form on the same page. We'll highlight interesting results in future episodes. The human plus AI advantage is about improvement, not replacement.
That's our complete breakdown of PriceSmart. Build an AI-powered pricing and proposal optimizer for digital nomads. Remember, automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including DreamGuide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.